It's time for another regroup. Oh my gosh, what's happening? It's like 90s misfits going on. You know, like, inside joke to those kids. I get it. Those that don't, it is okay. It's okay. We're not supposed to get everything, you know. Shrug it off. Shrug it off. All right. So today we're going to do a regroup on the Stargate tool for intuition. This is what I started off with, by the way, to my new viewers. Welcome, welcome. My most ethical crew expanding. I like it. I like it. Okay, let me just make sure. Do I have everything put away? Well, let me check. Give me a second. We'll work with what we have, okay? I'm not going to itemize everything. But we're going to use the Sky Spread. Ooh. Okay. Put it on my doing side. So what's coming at us full force? You know? Like, I'm going to say that what's coming at us is something that is very reflective of what we put out there. And that is why I was intuiting, putting it on my doing side. Okay? It's just like lights, camera, action. All right. Oh, by the way, update. Angels of Light and Love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages. My chakras, my auras, my space, my work, and that of our children's. Thanks so very much. My head's feeling like weird, like overheated almost. I don't know what that's all about. And I'm drinking more water than ever. Some things are happening at work. And anyway, I saw my ex-boss. Maybe it's because we did a fist bump. I don't know. But I initiated it because I'm like, if you're going to be here and if you're going to be in close proximity, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of contact. And, you know what? I'm in power to transmute the energy and, you know, really give you the vibe of what's, you know, what you're calling upon. So anyway, so let's just think the best of it. And if there are ill intentions, well, let's just think the best of it, huh? So, yeah, so it was just small talk. And I realized, yeah, I'm going to be a lot more selective about my crew now. Because on my break, I was flipping through my feed. And, you know, these other divination artists or, dude, whether it's astrology, tarot, or even blogs or whatever, or vlogs, I guess. If the head count is unreal, like, let's say, somebody posted something in 2 hours and there's like tens of thousands of viewers, or even over a couple of thousand. I know that's fake. So it's like, when it comes to manifestation, I really need to be more selective about my crew. Because like old people are coming back and even I just know what's real. Like, I know how good I am at what I do. And to see people still playing the game, like, you know that there's still, you know, lies that they're working with. They're playing the game and they're patting the back of, you know, that system. And it's like, no, I'm here to create a new world. And so I'm not going to allow those people. In fact, even like music artists, I'm going to start dropping them too. Like, I'm not going to follow them anymore when it comes to following that game. Because it's like, how do I say it? The more you play into it, the more you support it. And I'm not for that. Like, I've been authentic all along. And so why am I going to accept anything less? No, I need a real crew. So if I see, like, you know, if somebody's had something up for a couple of months and they already have millions of views, I know, straight up, no. I'm not going to pat them on the back. Like, releasing my Midas touch to others who are still playing the game, no. It's a no in my book. So I felt that it was revolutionary, because once you say no to certain things that are like unacceptable in your realm, Spirit's going to commend you. Spirit's going to replace those contacts and place you in a more suitable atmosphere. Have the correct support crew. So you pave way for a new realm. And to each their own. Everybody can do their own thing, you know, whatever. But for me, no. I'm tired of the lies and no, the fibbing. And, you know, I work really hard. I put my all in, and I expect none the less from my crew. So I'm not going to allow anybody into my energetic auras, my space, my chakras, like none of that. No, they're not going to be in my circles if they play into the game. It's a no. I know how valuable, I'm starting to come to realization about how valuable I am. And if I have that relationship with myself, it'll set the tone for others. Okay? So you're either part of the crew or you're not. But we're slimming it down now. And I was told, like, once I made that decision, I started giving people the boot within, you know, this, you know, the same realm, tarot, astrology, or whatever. Like, I was told that that affirmation is going to, like, expedite my journey, like a fast track. So, I don't know. It was just given. Okay, so letter in reversal, and then what came on the right side was fog in reverse and ring. Yeah, you see this clarity and commitment. And so, I've already delivered the message, is what they're saying. So, that's the header for that. So one is behind me. Okay, so I guess that's behind me. So that we'll put that in slot 1, Spirit. What else is behind me, Spirit? Those egg, Star of Independence, Star of Austerity, and like the intro card. Okay. So what's behind me? Egg, Star of Independence. I think this is like a rebirthing or something. I mean, I guess it could be me now. Is that correct, Spirit? No, it was intuitively. So I'm just stepping into a new realm. Okay, so, oh, it's a breakthrough. Star of Independence, Star of Austerity, Perceiving the Watcher. Okay, so I did my part as far as the delivery. Okay, so box 3 is me now. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a lot, Spirit. Okay, so Knight. Courageous, loyal, adventurous, idealistic, and opportunistic. Maiden in reverse, purity, beauty, gentle, virgin, vulnerability. So, yeah, this is wising up for sure. And then circle, harp, a blank card. Oh my gosh, that's a wild card. Fountain in reverse, which is release, spontaneity, exhilaration, abandon, joyful. Okay, wand and cave in reverse. So this is coming out of the dark night of the soul, doing the magic. And because of that magic, doing what's coming out that's predictable on it. But I can get Fountain as like also the, you know, the trophy cup of Gatorade. Spontaneity, joyful, etc. Yeah, I really feel like that. And then because of that, there's the wild card of what comes to it. But there's harmonization in sync with my inner circle, like my true inner circle that is absolutely protected. This is like the ultimate condom here, the Archangel Michael gift, unity, participation. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm coming into a leadership stance. Perhaps that's why I've left independence behind. You know, like as working solo. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing now. That's excellent. Okay, so what's ahead of me, Spirit? What goes in box 4? Wind in reverse. So dispersing, changing, adapting, directing. I don't understand that dispersing. So I guess the opposite of that is collecting. Oh, stability. Instead of adapting, directing, I get to do my own thing. It's not really a realm of independence. It's I mean, it's individuality and stability. That's what's ahead of me. You know, like blowing something blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. But it's like, I don't have to go along with that. Like, I get to do my own thing and stand strong in that. So what else? What goes in box number 5? What else is ahead of me? The jester in reverse, humor, expressive, mimicking, candid, undignified. Okay. Glass in reverse, and pool in reverse. Reflecting, self-examination, clarifying, vanity, and then pool in reverse, reflection, tranquil, stagnant. It's really coming into who I am. That's what it is. With all 3 cards in reverse, it's taking myself seriously and really coming to know like who I am in its most expansive form. Like, no copycat stuff. Like, it's all original. I get to be OG for real. Like, to know, like, it's not to say that it's not where I am right now, but to follow through, to maintain that route is definitely expansive in itself. Like, that's something that you do want to maintain. So after 5, 6 is the issue. Okay. What goes? Okay. Siphon in reverse. So exchange and release. So the issue is like filtering systems. Exchange release. So what not to, what, okay, so not exchanging, not letting go. Okay, so this is being like stubborn, okay? Instead of like a flow, the issue is the stubbornness, okay? In, you know, in what needed to happen. So what is helping? What goes in box number 7, helping spirit? Star of laugh. Externalizing. So I guess internalizing. Having a sense of humor with yourself. Like when you make a mistake, you can just kind of laugh at yourself. Not to feel, when the moment you feel embarrassment and prolong that vibe, that says a lot about what you think about yourself, how you feel about yourself. So might as well get into the motion of expanding your humor to, human error or faults, our little flaws. Oh, and I decided, because I went to the beach yesterday and I was wearing like a bikini, and I went through like 3 bikinis to like size me up. Like, what do I feel best in? The first 2 I didn't really feel good in. The third one I was like, okay, this is good. I'm good with this. And because I haven't been working out, and I'm like, what does it effing matter anyway? So the more, it was so packed yesterday, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wear this, and I can look at myself in the mirror and be okay with it, but I want to be better than okay with myself. So I'm gonna walk down that beach, I'm gonna get my exercise in, and I'm gonna feel good about myself. I'm gonna force myself to do that. As an introvert, and the one that I picked was like a neon green, and I really liked the color. It's kind of like my favorite color when it comes to bikinis, and so like I just did it, and I kept to myself. I wasn't trying to be social or anything like that. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna feel like more confident in my skin, and even like I put most of my what do you call it? Sunblock on before getting there, but there were still some spots like my midsection that I needed to put some on. So when I got to the beach, I got to like a kind of somewhat barren area to put on the rest, and even still, like I felt very self-conscious about it. So I'm just like looking back on it and Xing out these people who are still playing the game. I'm like, if somebody's grossed out by me or my body, then that's going to be their problem, not mine. Like, it's enough illness as it is to think poorly of yourself or think of yourself even less than. So in my world at this point, thinking in any way that I am less than is already thinking poorly. So that's it. So that's where I'm at. Okay. So what's in my distracting? What goes in the distracting box? Chest is inverted. Hidden feelings, stored knowledge, reserved, and secretive. Yeah, so it's about expansion for me. Like, because this can be very distracting. Just like I was talking about how I feel about myself. you know, if obviously I'm going to portray myself in my most confident skins, but I should not think any less of like myself based on where I'm at. Like seeing my boss, I didn't feel less than this time. You remember when I saw my an ex-friend and someone that I, you know, that gave me like basically a referral to a great job opportunity, and there's like a back, you know, like a relationship previously established before spirituality, and how there was a difference, and by far I was like, there was a huge difference in my receptivity and response. So here, seeing my ex-boss again, being a CEO of, you know, his own company, I didn't feel less than. I was just checking in, you know, just kind of being fair, like as far as conversation. And it was very brief because there was an interruption with whatever, but it was fine. Like, it was fine. After he left, I didn't think anything less. I just observed the interaction for what it was, and you know, that was it. Like, I did linger around to like say like I'm open basically for possible opportunities, but then I'm glad that he didn't respond to that part of it. Like, it was just like, you know, well, I'm going through the balancing of things again, and you know, things are working okay over here. You know, that's what life does, and so you respond to it, and it's good, you know. So that was my like little bit of an open, like a creak of an open, to see what his response was. Like, oh, you know, well, we have this and that back. So he didn't. So I'm kind of thankful that he didn't, because I don't want to be tempted to go back to something that was not good for me. And yeah. So anyway, there's that. Okay, now we're on the old focus. What goes into old focus spirit for me? Lover inverted. Giving, intimate, possessive, passionate. Yeah. So not being like too needy. Like, I don't need to be. Wait. This is inverted though. I guess my longings, like, you know, wanting to feel safe, wanting to patch up, like put duct tape on something. So that's the old focus now. Like, we're not just going to do like a fix-it ticket. We're not just going to like try to snap our way into something. No, we want something with stability. So what's the new focus? Like, no questions. Like, it's solid. So what's the new focus, spirit, for me? Okay. Morning in reverse. Awakening, renewal. Night. Sleep. Death and sleep? That's a new focus? I need a clarifier for that, spirit. 2. Okay, or 3. Sword, chain, and coffin. No, it is. It's the truth. It's shadow work. It's being like bound to the truth of death. What that means. What that means for me. For, you know, my work. Yeah, because a lot of people fear of death. I mean, that's what gets like things snapping for them. It's the wake-up call. Something's like there's some kind of yuckiness in. I picked up something from someone. I don't know. The energy is not good. So I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna have to send it back. Send it back to them. Send it back to them. Somebody from work. I'm gonna send it back to them. It's not mine. I don't accept it. No one's going to do a dump off on me. Nor I can. I'm going to undo the energy. Bottom of the deck is water in reverse. Fluid, purifying, overwhelming. Yeah. something toxic. Something tainted. There's something. Top of the deck is Crown in reverse. Leadership. Guidance. Yes, somebody is like wanting to dethrone me. Okay. Spirit, wild card. Let's get, we had a wild card in present moment. What do you want me to see from that? Because that can be used at any time. Okay. So, right this very moment, what's my wild card positioning? What's my wild cards in that one? Star of bowing, integrating. Oh, like majesty. Integrating, withholding, something. If we're integrating, we're like employing something, we're applying something. So if it's in reversal, we're taking it away. We're withdrawing. Okay, that's my wild card. I get to do that. I get to withdraw from that vibe. I get to withdraw. It's objective. It's being in hangman mode. Observation. Okay. One more card just for me. Obviously this is all just for me, but Gate in reverse, 55. Opportunity, indecision, entering, discovery. Decisiveness. This is being definite about who you are. It's all within. Yep, the Schwartz is in you. So, that's that. Okay, I'm going to have to take a little bit of a break because my stomach's kind of weird. Releasing some of this energy. So I'll be back. Thank you. In the meantime, I sent all energies back to their appropriate locations upon closing these portals, sending them back with their appropriate karmas due, helping assist with that rollout. In light and love, I close all portals now.